Hello and shalom from Israel. He is Dr. Igor Solganik speaking on the channel Politically Incorrect with Sanya Sal. Today we are going to discuss the attitude of the present American Democratic government led by the President Joe Biden towards Iran. As everybody knows, on the 14th of April, Israel was unprecedentedly attacked by a barrage of missiles, drones, and cruise missiles from Iran. On the 1st of October, it means just recently, Israel was attacked again by a barrage of about 200 ballistic missiles from Iran targeting the main facilities in Israel. The response of the American government was very puzzling. On the one hand, Joe Biden said that Israel has a natural right to respond to such an unprecedented attack. On the other hand, he stated that Israel should be warned not to attack the nuclear facilities of Iran and the oil fields of Iran. As Americans themselves proclaimed, Iran is very close in achieving its major goal, producing the first nuclear weapon. And as we all know, one of the major goals of Iran that was proclaimed repeatedly since many years was the total destruction of Israel. And of course, nuclear weapon is one of the main instruments in achieving that. The oil fields are actually the main source of economic income in Iran. They provide about 80% of income to Iran and thus allow Iran to weaponize itself and its proxies and to support the terroristic groups around the world, especially in the Middle East. So, why Joe Biden is saying that? He is actually telling Israel not to attack just their facilities that are threatening Israel the most. How can that be explained? If we analyze the relationships between the present American government led by Joe Biden and Iran since the Democrats came to power, we can see that from the very beginning, America has attempted to revive, first of all, the nuclear treaty that was cancelled by Donald Trump in May 1918, and then to relieve the sanctions that were directed towards Iran. Last year, American Foreign Secretary Blinken met with his counterpart from Iran, Hussein, in Riyadh, and the main topic of the negotiation was the relief of sanctions on Iranian assets in Iraq in the sum of several billion dollars. The same year, Joe Biden lifted the sanctions on the other Iranian assets in the sum of about $6 billion. And this year, the same Joe Biden lifted the sanctions in the sum of about $10 billion. Now America is heading its presidential elections in November, and maybe somebody would say that they are now trying to mobilize the Arabian Islamic electorate in the country to um, improve the situation in elections. But as we can see, the tendency to relieve the sanctions towards Iran was from the very beginning of the existence of the present government. So this argument seems not valid. If we analyze the base of the present Democratic Party in the United States, we can see that the part of it is electorate that is representing radical Islamic and anti-Israel ideas. We can see also that in Democratic Party itself, and even in the Congress and in Senate, there are some representatives that used to call themselves progressives that are actually representing anti-Israel and pro-Islamic position. This could possibly provide the explanation for the actions of the American government. In addition, we can remind that the unrest that took place in most of American universities recently were sponsored by Qatar. Especially, we know that just Harvard University became about $1 billion from Qatar. If we look at that and if we observe the seemingly not very logical position of the Democratic Party, we could ask ourselves, why do they do that? We don't hint by that that Democratic Party and some of their leading members are also somehow sponsored by the foreign governments. We would like our viewers to comment on that and to explain this seemingly paradoxical behavior of the American government. I would like you to subscribe to our channel, to put like if you liked the content. Thank you very much for your attention and see you again.